Welcome to 6 Minutes of Movie Tales. Today, we are stripping away the final veil of secrecy within Quang's fractured mind. A place where a jade necklace is far from mere jewelry. It is the key that unlocks the gates of hell for the Hoang dynasty. Brace yourselves as we descend into the harrowing mysteries of the Corpse2, the Blood Pact. In the dim, flickering shadows of a psychiatric ward, Quang sits huddled, his eyes vacant, staring into a hollow void. The rhythmic thud of a nurse's footsteps in the hallway suddenly morphs into the dry rustle of dead leaves on the path leading to the Hoang family's ancient villa. In his mind, Quang sees himself and Nu rushing back to visit Nu's younger sister, after receiving grim news of a mysterious, wasting sickness. Little do they know that rotting wooden gate is the boundary of a life and death chessboard set 18 years ago. As the dark proverb goes, a pact with the devil is signed in blood and paid in souls. Stepping inside, the suffocating stench of fabric dye mingles with the heavy aroma of ritual incense, making Nu shudder. Mr. Hoang appears, his face gaunt, his eyes cold and ruthless as he glares at his eldest daughter. Instead of a fatherly embrace, he slams the table, screaming at Nu to leave immediately. But behind those venomous words lies a jagged, painful truth. Mr. Hoang knows that the day Nu turns 18 is the day the scythe of the contract demon comes knocking. Deep love is a light, but a curse is an abyss. His cruelty was a desperate, final attempt to push his most beloved child away from the tiger's jaws. Ignoring the threats, the bond of sisterhood drives Nu to stay in secret. That night, she witnesses a horror beyond comprehension. Nak is being possessed. Though her body still breathes, her soul has been devoured by darkness. She moves with a grotesque, unnatural speed and devours raw eels with savage hunger. Never trust the devil, for it only hungers for your essence. The demon uses Nak's lingering life to torture the family's spirit, baiting the primary sacrifice, Nu, into a fatal trap. The horrifying truth finally emerges through Mr. Hoang's suppressed memories. Years ago, chased by the hounds of poverty in a crumbling dye workshop, he accidentally discovered an ancient jade necklace wrapped around a bizarre wooden effigy. In a swirl of ethereal smoke, the demon manifested with a voice like grinding stones. The contract demon, I shall grant what you desire, but you must fulfill the pact. And Mr. Hoang, trembling yet greedy, I want immense wealth. I want my dye workshop to be the greatest in the land. The contract demon, so be it, take me home, worship me, and drench me in fresh blood every day. But heed this, when your firstborn turns 18, she belongs to me. Blinded by greed, Mr. Hoang bowed. After placing the eerie effigy and the jade necklace in a secret prayer room, he performed a dark ritual every single day. He poured fresh animal blood from head to toe over the figure so it could absorb the unholy energy. He believed the more blood flowed, the more the demon would be satisfied, and the more orders would flood his workshop. His business soared, but the cost began to seep into the very breath of his lineage. When the deadline approached, terror and fatherly instinct finally awoke. He sought a powerful sorcerer to seal the effigy and the necklace inside a small coffin, plastered with sacred talismans, and buried it deep within the haunted forest. But the devil does not let go so easily. It unleashed the Trung Tang, the death chain curse upon his bloodline. The death chain is no coincidence. It is an old debt collected by the shadows. From a spiritual perspective, Trung Tang reflects the ultimate fear of consecutive deaths pulling the living into the grave. But in Quang's delirium, this phenomenon carries an even darker logic, a resonance of agony and a toxic environment. When one dies, the psychological shock and the pressure from the blood-stained workshop cause others to collapse, creating the perfect condition for the demon of greed to swallow every member. Greed is the seed, The lineage is the harvest. The tragedy explodes at the finale. As Nu collapses from exhaustion and draws her last breath, the ancient folklore of the possessed corpse comes to life. To identify a possessed body, the elders teach us to look at the feet, always tiptoeing, clicking rhythmically on the wooden floor. It is a precarious gait, belonging neither to the world of the living nor the depths of hell. And in a bone-chilling moment, Nu, the noble sister, rises, her feet arched in that frantic, tiptoeing dance. She has become the vessel, a walking corpse claimed by the 18-year-old dead. But friends, do not breathe a sigh of relief as the screen fades. For wherever there is greed, the contract demon lurks. It is not a myth. It is the cold breath on the back of your neck. Within every human lies a dark corner of desire. Never let those thoughts control you, for they are the beacon for the devil. Remember, the contract demon is the lord of all evil spirits. It reigns supreme over the ferocious ghost dogs, the freezing water wraiths, and the swarms of black moths, the harbingers of death. This entity was once a female demon filled with resentment, sealed for 1,000 years in that wooden effigy. And the Jade Necklace? Those are the final reservoirs of her dark power. Have you ever wondered why those whose souls are collected by the devil leak a thick, pitch-black fluid from their eyes and mouths upon death? That is not human blood. It is the rot of a soul being drained of life. And before the possessed corpse rises, the Black Moths, messengers of hell, will lead the way, flying into the sockets and throats of the dead. When the jade stones glow with an eerie green light, the seal has shattered. What we witnessed in the Hoang family is just the beginning of a dark era. Thank you for having the courage to walk with us until the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to 6 Minutes of Movie Tales so we can continue to deconstruct the world's most terrifying mysteries. Tonight, keep a close watch on your windows, especially if a black moth tries to flutter inside.